Great, welcome to ATB TV. We're here, a busy day at Ballarat, you would say, Liz. I don't know if ATB have had 7 runners in the one day, but there's a lot of fluoro going around.
Lots and lots of fluoro. Very cold windswept track today, but
a lot of drink tickets too, Liz.
Yes.
A bit hard to use them after a Geelong Cup day, though.
They might just go by the by today.
Yeah, that was good. We just had a chat to Brad Rogers, an owner, so that was nice, just to get a little insight on his journey with ATB. And with me is one of the owners, Brad Rogers.
Hi, Pete.
Yeah, good mate. Was looking good halfway down the straight, but she just sort of, well, maybe held her ground and the others were just a little bit strong in the run for her.
Yeah. I felt that maybe if she had taken a chance of going down the inside, she might have got closer, but they overran her of the better horses on the day. So
you're right. There was a point on the turn where Brad could have probably just railed up. You couldn't call it jockey error. It was just making that split decision and. Yeah, it just had to come wide. Yeah. But she ran probably up to her form with 2 runs, and I think Weary said after the race she probably just needs to go back a cog in a maiden to a Horsham, Warwick Bill, Hamilton type maiden, and she's probably there to win next start.
Yeah, hopefully she'll pick up her first win out there.
Yeah. You've also got shares in Serious Witness.
Yes.
Coming up shortly, so within half an hour you may be a winner, mate. But,
well, I hope you so.
We've drawn obviously gate 15. I know one thing, she won't be 3 back on the fence this run, so hopefully Brad can get her in. Hey, I'm just reminded it's Ballarat. Remember last time with you? It's Ballarat.
I know.
Let her go, let her roll.
I'll let you go.
So she's drawn Mary 15.
We've drawn 15 today, which is a bit of a sticky gate. I know one thing, she won't be 3 back on the fence like Cranbourne, so hopefully Mark can get her into the running line and she can find some free gallop and space from the home turn on and run into a place, or if not, win, mate.
Yes, exactly.
Just on your journey with ATB, how long have you been involved?
Oh, I'd say about 6 years. We've had horses come and go, and we've had a lot of fun so far.
Yeah.
A couple of winners, country winners.
Yep.
But, we're hoping with a couple of horses that we've just purchased that we can get into the city and start making inroads into that.
Find a la passe.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
No, that'd be great. Obviously had some great times with a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun times. It's a good mob to be with.
It's just meeting everyone and getting involved and meeting everyone around the country. It's great,
No worries. All right, well, all the best in about 20 minutes time as we stand here, and obviously with our runners here at Ballarat, including Serious Witness, I'll flash them up later on in the ATB TV program, and thanks Brad, and all the best.
No worries, thanks.
Obviously since then we spoke about Serious Witness, and she ran a butler. Liz here to finish second. We were a bit concerned with the barriers, but Mark Zara took the barrier out of the equation very quickly to sit up outside the leader, and she battled up nicely.
It was a slashing second, I might say.
Yes. Been a couple of those this week.
Yes, and good at the seconds at the moment. The winner, unfortunately, that beat us. I don't think Mark was thinking it was going to be a problem at all. At 100 to 1, it just kept going. It's a real leaders track today, so that was the problem there.
$430 Quinella, and a former ATB owner was the owner of the winner apparently.
He was the only one who got the Quinella.
He got it twice too. Anyway, we also just had Princess Hussey and Chloe Anna finished 3rd and 4th. I spoke to Dean. She travelled up nicely. Probably just didn't have the luck getting off the fence when he needed it, but he did say that she raced like a true 2,000 metre horse. So I think we look forward to her and just put a line through the run in terms of where she finished, but going forward, he was happy with the run.
Yes, didn't really want to take that gap.
No, she was a bit hesitant, and the leaders track it is, she needed to take that to be there to figure it to finish. And you spoke to Brad on Princess Hussey?
Yes, so, and both Brad and Darren's opinion is she's probably ready for a spell now. Yeah. It was a bit of a muddled run race, I think. She finished off nicely, but probably heading into the paddock now.
Yeah, little field, stop, start, just need the luck. The one that gets the most luck generally wins those races. We've also, we'll flash these results up later, but we've got Lyndon Doom and Kaotika first up in race 7. And also in the final race we have Tintaglia, who I'd call it a non-run at our luckless Cranbourne last start. She gets back to a bigger track. The barrier is still a bit of a trick, but Darren Weir did indicate that they might push forward if it all works out okay, just to be up on the post, there'll be some sort of chance.
Yeah, absolutely the only way to be riding in these races later in the day for sure.
Yeah, and we'll, like I said, we'll flash those results up, hopefully. 7 runners here, Liz, we need to find something. We're getting desperate.
I'm not allowed to go home if I don't pick up a DVD.
Let's hope Lyndon at $34 and $8 a place might be able to slot into a place for a start.
That'll do us,
yes.
Now our runners in the last week, and there's certainly been a lot going on in ATB land. We had Shiny Laces mentioned at Cranbourne on Friday night.
Yeah, we're finally able to get her back to the track after her little hiccup at Bendigo when Dean pulled her up. Obviously all was fine. And she ran a nice even race. About 6th, I think she finished, only beaten 2 or 3 lengths.
Yeah, tight little track, Cranbourne.
Yeah.
It's a very tricky track.
But she kept getting to the line. So I think going forward, getting her out to a little bit further in trip, let's hope she's getting close to a win. Yep.
Then Saturday we had, now you went to Avoca.
I did. You went to Bendigo.
I went to Bendigo.
Who went to Caulfield?
Dancy went to Caulfield.
Goes to all the group races, doesn't he?
I think you and I got the
He just wanted
straws.
to lift Michelle up after
Throw
she
her
won.
around the mat again.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I believe you had a chat with Michelle after the race.
I did actually. We'll just cut to that. Obviously, La Passe won the Group 2 race there at Caulfield, and I caught up with Michelle at Terrain Trials. So we'll just go and have a look, listen to what Michelle had to say. The pleasure to grab Michelle Payne after what's been a whirlwind 2 weeks with a little horse called La Passe. Hey, Michelle, been a great ride.
Certainly has, Peter. She obviously blew us away a bit at Flemington, and then the other day she stepped it up again another notch, which was what she needed to do, and that's what she did. So it's been an incredible ride, and hopefully it can continue.
A little master stroke that you may have been involved in with the blinkers, which certainly helped the way you were able to dart through along the rail there in between, well, the rail and Solicit and get up and win. They certainly helped her.
I think they did, yeah. It's great working in with Darren Weir because he sometimes takes on board what you say if he agrees with it, and I just thought because she was a bit hesitant in amongst the other horses at Flemington, it might be a good move. She's a really relaxed mare, so she's not like she's going to over race, and I think that really helped her to take that small gap on Saturday. So it was one plan that come together.
And you hadn't ridden them before. Obviously the only 2 times have been the 2 Group 2 wins. What do you put it down to? Like, I mean, she was a winter horse and just looked like, you know, I suppose they were going to run her on grand final day in a benchmark 70. What do you put the improvement down to? Is it just because she's so honest that she can just, you know, take the next step, the bigger tempo races, or?
Well, it's hard to know really, but probably the fact that she is so honest is a big thing. Like when she got out at Flemington, she didn't feel as though she was going to go until she did get out, and then she just launched and took off. And then the other day, from the 600, she sort of really felt like she wasn't going to get beat. So I guess honest mares, they're hard to come by, but when they do get informed, they're what you really want in your stable.
That's right, I've got to put it down to 2 good rides too, of course. You've had a good track record with ATB. We're just talking about it off air. 3 Group 2s and a Group 3. Obviously Plate, that was a nice little mare for you going back before she retired there earlier this year.
Yeah, Platelet was great. Rode her a lot early in her career, and she won the Gilgai Stakes down the straight, and had a win also on Lonspresso down the straight in the listed race. So had some good luck with ATB's mares, and hopefully we can continue on Derby Day.
Yeah. And the boss decided he was going to chair you almost around the parade ring there. So he lifted you up. I think he's done that with Dean Yendall. He's done it with Benny Mallam. So you're in a elite group there of, I suppose, you know, once you win a Group 2 you can do anything. But I think he's got another plan if you win a Group 1, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's got me practising some flips, so I don't know about that. But
get your gymnastic leading gear out.
Hopefully we have to be worrying about that anyway.
No, that's right. So that's the Maya Classic on Derby Day. So, if she stays fit and healthy leading up to that, we'll just wish you all the best with it. And hopefully you can get that elusive Group 1 with ATB, and that'd be fantastic.
Yep, that'd be awesome. So I'd just like to say also I really thank and appreciate all the support, and always do my best, and really appreciate getting the opportunity. So thank you for that.
No worries. All right, well thanks, Shell. All the best with all the other rides you have during the carnival. Obviously in form, and let's hope it stays that way.
Thanks very much.
No worries. Well, there you go, Liz. She was a happy little girl. She's had a great record on mares for us. I think
She's ridden very well for us over the years.
Platelet a Group 2 and a Group 3, and Long Espresso listed. And
she certainly knows how to ride the mares. I think a great tactical rider.
Yeah, she is. And well done to Michelle. Terrific. And that was a gun ride on Saturday to get up the inside fence and win the race.
Very gutsy.
And well done to all of the past owners. You ladies and guys out there must be just revelling, considering we just thought we had a winter horse about 2 months ago.
Dual Group 2 winner. Well done.
And worth a fortune.
Certainly increased in value.
And we'll just go back to Bendigo, where you had no luck with all roads.
All roads? No, I'm afraid not. Couldn't get any chocolates there for us.
Of course, I think big question marks against her now. Obviously, we've sent out stuff to the owners in regards to where she goes.
Quite a disappointing run, so I will assess that.
And I went to Avoca, where there was about 18,000 people there. But mine ran last and tailed off, and poor little already like her. Actually, I don't think she liked the rock hard track. And
I heard it was a fast one.
Very fast, faster than some of the two-legged fillies that were getting about. But yeah, no.
Very long concrete. A lot of the jockeys were
very hard.
Very
young Geordie Gropp said that he got her in a beautiful position at the 800 when he clicked her up. She did not want to stretch out at all. That's usually a sign that they don't appreciate the firm ground. So
not been a few sore horses after that.
Yeah, she goes to the spelling paddock, and I think her racing future with ATB also is in question mark, in limbo. So she ran 7 seconds. She probably could have won a few more of those. She might be still running, but funny old game, the racing game. Yeah.
Then on to Guest of Honour on Sunday at the Seymour Cup.
Yeah, rolled forward. Seemed to truck up nicely during the run, but then when the whips were cracking, so to speak, he didn't get too much in the home straight at all. And
again, a firmish track, and I think Guesty really does need more sticking out of the ground than what was happening at Seymour on Sunday. I'll put it down to that.
And it raises the question, I think David's a bit keen maybe to spell him, but then I think since maybe they're just going to wait a week just to see the weather forecast, if something pops up, we might be able to pop him into a race.
Get a bit of rain. We'll sit on the fence for the next few days. Hopefully we can get a wet track somewhere, a soft track for him. Otherwise, probably the best thing to do, as David suggested, is to tip him out and wait till after summer.
Then Darren.
Oh, that was Sunday too, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he went.
Did it again.
And another winner.
Broadway and first of all.
And was a great little win actually. Yeah, it was obviously here at Ballarat where he was very unlucky in the first up run he had. Well, he made amends in a good way. Dean made a good thing of it. Had him boxed so he pushed out on the turn and he ran away for a 2 or 3 length win. And I think he's got a good little future, that bloke.
It's quite a nice horse. And that was certainly the omen bet of the day. La Passe won the same race last year.
Did too, yes. So if he can push on to be as good as her. So, that was great. And it was my best bet, Darren.
Well done.
Yeah, I'll take an even money best bet any day. Although some of the smart punters were 250, 260, so I heard, but that wasn't me. Anyway, so that covers them apart from yesterday at
Geelong Cup. I shouldn't be so disappointed. I think if it was, maybe we had our hopes up a little bit high. A fabulous second. Such a brave horse, tries his hardest every time he goes around, so certainly shouldn't be disappointed with a second in a Group 3.
He's the people's horse, isn't he? I think even outside our sphere, our owners, the love for Dandino, just the way he tries, the way he conducts himself. He's a real dude in the mountain yard. He just strolls around, and get him on the racetrack, he just gives 120%. And like yesterday, Benny Mallum, he rode him well, he followed the winner all the way. Unfortunately, the winner just had a little bit better kick. And
that's it, no excuses at all. I think just beaten by a better horse.
As much as he tried his hard, he just couldn't, he was going just as well on the line, but he just couldn't make up the ground. But he was super again. And what we do, he's pulled up well, he's loving the beach down there. There's just a little bit of thinking to do now. Do we try the Lexus path, or do we just look at trying to pick up a race? And I think Darren Weir said the Queen Elizabeth is an ideal race for him.
Perfect.
But there's that Melbourne Cup dream.
Still
a few horses dropping along the way.
Dropping away on a daily basis. You never know. We might still sneak in.
So if we've got enough days, we can get 2 a day dropping off. We'll be there. So
stay tuned. We'll keep everyone up to date with what's going to happen with Dandino.
But just from Weary today and from Jeremy McLean, the horse has absolutely pulled up a treat. So that's
He's
the
really
main thing.
enjoying his racing. I think he seems
yeah.
a happy horse. Absolute presence about him yesterday as he walked around the mounting yard. He knows he's a good looking
I think he does. I think he does. Well, Liz, that covers it.
Yep.
So we do have, there's a couple of runners coming up on the weekend.
Yes.
We have Tayo in the Moonee Valley Gold Cup.
Yep.
So there's one. I'm liking him out to 2,500.
Okay.
So, you know, and he's been honest without winning. He's been roundabout.
Yes.
So if we get a track that races nice and evenly, not these bias tracks we're seeing, he'll be right in it, I reckon. And we've also got up in Sydney, Rockalicious. Mm-hmm. She's been fantastic.
Ever consistent, man.
Yeah. So she'll be right in that race there.
Yep.
Also, Liz Sunday down in my neck of the woods, back to Hamilton, where we've had a little bit of luck over the years, and even a couple of weeks ago. Hamilton Cup Day.
Yes.
What have we got there? We've got social media's one.
My Obsession in the same
Same race, so another Quinella, mate.
Dead Heat.
Yeah. My Obsession, she'll be suited to the 1200 there. So I would think she'd run a real race there, and social media won there. So she obviously likes the track, and that was the day that Dean lost the bloody irons and got his foot back and still won. So she's in good nick. So, well, fingers crossed. Who knows? They might run 1-2, but both would have, I reckon, super each way chances.
Yep, you can't beat.
Yeah, and he kicked off his career there and ran sort of an even 7th or 8th, only beaten 4 or 5 lengths. But the key to him on Sunday is out at 1400. Yes. He trialled at Tarang on Monday morning, and Darren Weir was happy the way he trialled and said, look, he's working into a bit of form. Whether it's this race over 1400 or 1600
might need
down the track,
another one,
but would expect him to improve off his
he's
first
on the
start.
up. Yep.
Long
time on Bendigo Cup Day.
Yeah, that's looking forward to next Wednesday. So that's the Cup Day, and she's been entered there. So if the fields won't be out till next Monday, so you know she'll definitely be running.
Yep.
And obviously later in the week or early in next week we'll know a bit more about that. But again, she'll be placed into a race. I think she'd run off her feet there last time and be a good chance too.
Yeah, great. So any changes you'll obviously
I'll pop them up. Yeah. Apart from that, we're getting to a busy stage with a few parties and a few race days, and it's an exciting time and
busy times, but it's great.
And an ounce of luck, we might be able to lob a few horses into the right races and find some more winners, Liz.
That's it. Good luck everybody over the next week.
Yeah, and enjoy your weekend, and hope the punt's kind to you. And I'm not even going to give you a best bet this week.
Come on.
Surely. No, look, I will. I really like Neville Giroux will probably lynch me, but I like Tayo, and I reckon each way is a good chance at Moonee Valley.
All right, I'm going to stick with Chocolicious up in Sydney. She's just super consistent, as I said, and she just keeps bringing home a check. So. For
sure. So there you go. There's the runners and results and the 2 best bets, and we'll come back next week and brag about all the winners we've had.
So there we go.
Yep.
Good luck, everyone.